What is going on, guys? A beautiful close, $6.68, up 25.8% for GTII. Super happy about this price action today. I know a lot of you are a little concerned. Oh man, it didn't go to $100, didn't go to the moon yet. But please, one step at a time. This is beautiful price action. We saw all-time high close and then an all-time high also at $8.97. So please embrace the moment we're in. If they want to walk the dog up slow, let them. They're bleeding. We continue to make higher highs, higher lows. We have a great ascending level of support going for us right now. Really embrace this time when everything is happening in slow motion before it gets volatile and before it gets crazy. Appreciate where you are. And that's what I'm doing. I'm very, very happy. I cannot complain at all. But when we take a look at the volume analysis here on the 5 minute, what we saw was all the volatility happened in the beginning, right? And after 10:30, it basically died. And all they wanted to do was put the stock in slow motion, try and cause panic. And then that's when all the bashers came out and started talking their shit and trying to make everyone panic. The stock's over. It hit $9. It's going to go back down to 2 or 1 or whatever nonsense they were talking. I know we had some big boys there saying 750 was the best sell. It's not going to go higher. Let them talk. That's all they do is they keep talking. Talk is cheap. We called this out at 50 and 60 cents. Nobody's bag holding here. Everyone's up 600%. Some people up 1,000% on the stock. So let them keep talking their nonsense. That's all they could do is just use their words. They got no skin in the game and they have no right to be talking. But all they're trying to do is shake you out, cause you to panic. And we have the most solid group of guys with us. Taking a look on the daily chart, I mean, absolutely insane candle, right? We saw a second to all-time high volume, so 8.5 versus the 8.7, which was the all-time daily volume. Still, out of the past 11 days, we have 10 of them are purely green. This is absolutely amazing. And like I said, if they want to walk this dog in slow motion, let them. There's no shame in it at all. Now, the best thing that I see is that old ceilings are now becoming new floors. And if we extend this to the left, we know that right on Friday it closed at 531, and today we had support at 541. So what used to be a previous resistance is now a support. This is a very strong technical pattern. The stock is doing incredible things, and I really think that this trend or this pattern is going to continue into tomorrow. So taking a look at the Finra data, we have the short volume today. We saw 5.1 million. They're continuing to double down. It's proving that they're not covering. It doesn't matter who it is. They want to keep pushing the stock down. It's not working. We keep continuing to make those higher highs and higher lows. So like I said, let them bleed out. All they can try and do is hold it back. It's like they're falling off a cliff and they got 3, 2, and they got one more finger just holding on. We're about to crack these guys. We're really, really at that point of no return. And I don't think they have anything left. I think they're just trying to put the stock in slow motion and pull that volatility out, which is what we saw today. One article that dropped today was Benzinga. They put $100 invested in the stock 5 years ago. It'd be worth 49,000. It's a weird take on GTII. I don't know why they're comparing 5 years ago like people were holding it that long. I don't really know anyone that's held it for over 5 years that it's outperforming the market. But again, I'm not going to complain about news. Any news is good news. I don't care if it's bad. But yeah, I'll leave the links there if you want to see. They talked about that today. And also Insider Financial, they talked about it as well, about the ape army helps GTI and Finger draw blood against the shorts. A weird take again. I don't know what the ape army has to do with this. It's a completely separate play. Everyone here is educated. Everyone here knows what the stock is about. No one's panicking. No one's bag holding. So I don't know what this is all about, but it's really interesting because they talk about overlooked fundamentals, focused on momentum. They talk about Lou. They also talk about Ham in here. If you scroll down, they see Ham, they see me, they see Avid, William, Lou, all the guys here. So I don't know why they're mentioning this, but again, it doesn't matter. All news is good news. The more attention they want to bring to the stock, even better for us. GTII dropped some news that they're actually going to keep the original strike of 275 for the warrants, that they're not going to change it. This is just easier for the legal team. They don't have to go through paperwork and change things and go through this whole waiting process with the SEC. So they're just going to leave it alone. The stock's over $6 anyway, so there's really no need to lower it and waste more time. This is good for us because now they could start exercising. They could start asking the brokers to allow them to exercise these warrants. And with what's even better for us is we hope the brokers come out and say, we don't have it, we haven't delivered them, we can't provide the warrants, because what does that mean? That is a federal investigation. That is wire fraud. You cannot put something in a person's account that does not exist, that's not delivered. So they have to go into the open market and purchase these for the current market value. They're not going to go in and buy the stock for $2 because it's not trading at $2. Okay, they're going to have to pay market value for them. That's on their fault that they didn't deliver them back then when they should have. They should have every single person that has a share back before April of 2021, or however it is, however many thousands of shares, should provide X amount of warrants. So that's on them. And if they're not able to provide it and you have that in documentation, you have a hell of a lawsuit on you, because like we said, wire fraud, they cannot put certain securities or warrants in an account that does not exist. We know that, it's a fact, and it would really be a big problem for them if they tell you that they don't have it for you. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. I'm super excited. I have a big smile on my face. The price action was incredible. Continue to make higher highs, higher lows. We closed above the price on Friday of 531. We're now at 668, up an additional 25%. Don't worry about the haters and the bashers and the shorts. You know, that's inevitable. They're going to come out and talk their shit when the stock drops. They're dead silent when the stock's running. They don't have a peep to say when the stock is up. But of course, you know, they come out when the stock drops and they put it in slow motion to try and spread fear and FUD and make you panic. That's all they could do is talk. Talk is cheap. We show that the actions, we back up everything that we're saying, and we're showing them that we're educated and we're not going to fall for their tactics. So I love you guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.